To make the keto banana bread, add almond flour, then go in with your coconut flour right after. Add your baking powder for a little lift. Now sprinkle in some cinnamon for warmth. Add some salt to balance everything out. Then finish with your xanthan gum for structure. Give everything a really good mix until it's fully combined and smooth. Now we gently melt our unsalted butter, letting it slowly brown into something deeper, richer, and just a little bit nutty. Watch it slowly melt and deepen, becoming golden and nutty, with that rich toasted aroma filling the kitchen. And once it reaches that golden stage, we carefully pour it into a bowl, followed by our sweetener. Then we mix until it becomes a smooth, glossy, and beautiful combination. Until it turns smooth, glossy, and perfectly combined, with the butter and sweetener fully emulsified. Next, we add in 3 eggs, one after another, and mix until incorporated, because we're not trying to stiffen the eggs, just bring everything together. So make sure to not overdo this part, just enough so that it's well incorporated. Now goes in our Greek yogurt, adding a gentle tang and extra moisture, followed by unsweetened almond milk to loosen things up, and 1 small mashed ripe banana, a splash of vanilla extract, and then we mix until everything is silky and well combined. Next, we bring our wet ingredients into the dry and fold it together with the spatula, nice and gently, turning the batter to keep the mixture light and airy. We're not trying to beat it or compact it, just working until there are no more streaks of flour and the batter feels smooth and evenly blended. Take your time here. This is where the texture really starts to form, and a gentle hand keeps the bread soft and tender once it's baked. At this point, we can add our chopped pecans. As we continue folding, the batter starts to come together, thick but still supple and easy to work. The pecans begin to disperse evenly, giving each slice a little crunch without weighing it down. At this point, we're just making sure everything is well incorporated. Now, we gently spoon the batter into the loaf pan, letting it sit naturally where it falls. We're going to use a spatula to press down, just so that it settles into the corners and fills the pan evenly. We don't want to overwork it, but just enough pressure to help it spread and make sure there are no empty pockets along the sides. We want it to rise evenly, so we guide it into the edges, making sure the batter fills the whole pan, while still leaving a nice round top. Now we take our chopped pecans, scatter them over the surface of the batter, right across the whole loaf. Using our fingers, we gently press them down so they start to sink into the top layer, nestling into the batter instead of just sitting on top. This helps them stay put during baking and gives every slice a little extra crunch. We're not flattening it out, we're just pressing them in slightly so they're part of the bread, not just decoration. And into the oven it goes. Now we bring it out of the oven. It has rested and cooled down. it reveals a deeply golden, fragrant loaf with toasted pecans on top. The top is set, but still tender, and holds in all that moisture. Now we cut into it, sliding the knife straight down and feeling how soft yet sturdy the crumb is. With each slice, the loaf gives way gently, revealing that moist, tender interior and the little flecks of pecan scattered throughout. We set the slices side by side so you can see the color and texture, golden edges, a delicate crumb, and just the right amount of richness. It's not too dense, not too light, just perfectly balanced for every bite of indulgence. Enjoy!